Welcome back to State of the Nation. Still looking at the Anambra elections. I'm still having with me online Ifeatu Okoye is the National Publicity Secretary of ABGA, as well as Mr. Joe Igbokwe is the APC stalwart. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for still staying through on the show at this time. Let's get back to you, Mr. Ifeatu Okoye. You was trying to round up on that very important question of looking at the zoning formula. In whose favor do you think this will swing, considering that we have 3 senatorial zones in Anambra?
I tell you, it's a very simple analogy to play. The 3 leading parties, ABGA, PDP, and the APC, have picked their candidates from the North Senatorial Zone. Now, if, as we all expect, the governor is re-elected, he has 4 more years. From there, it will swing to the South Senatorial Zone. But if the candidate of either PDP or APC, by any misadventure, win the election, it means that they will be there for 8 years before it swings to South. So what it means is that the people of the South Senatorial Zone have collectively agreed that they will be voting for the ABGA candidate, so that they will be waiting for just 4 years for them to have their own turn. That is the obvious electoral implication of the zoning issue. And it's working out for ABGA. ABGA as a party has promised and put it on paper that after the North Senatorial Zone, the governorship is going to come from South, which means 4 years after the present governor, South will have their own turn. I believe they prefer to wait for 4 years than to wait for 8 years. That is the advantage that comes to ABGA in that respect.
Okay, let me just come back to the studio here. He said that it seems to be already set and agreed that the North will go first and then have its 8 years, and then the South will go. Is that the politics of Anambra State?
Well, that's not the politics. I've told you that the 3 major, he confirmed the 3 major candidates from that, APC, PDP, ABGA, are from the North. But we're looking at the big picture. Now, it's talking about how we must allow Obiano to finish, to get his 4 years so that we get 8 years, and then we move to the South where I come from. But that's not what we're talking about now. For 12 years, this town you don't meet it. It's a town you don't meet it. So if you don't have a political party, has not moved beyond the state. And mind you, our people have been complaining of marginalization, political persecution over the years. We feel that this is the time to play the politics, the real politics. All we must do now is to focus our attention to 2023 and make sure that people of Southeast should come out en masse and vote whoever the North is going to bring in 2019 to complete their 8 years. And then we position ourselves for 2023. That is the politics. Our people must play now, not this primitive politics of going Anambra, South Anambra. No, we're not interested in that any longer.
So who's playing the primitive politics?
That's what they play, ABGA. Every year they will just put a jugo clause. The man has died since, and they don't want the man to rest. They kind of looking like a cult.
But your party,
and you have no,
your party is strong. Your party is strong, even in the center. And at some point, you were celebrating the extinction of ABGA, but ABGA is still here today. Oh, and then you say that it's playing politics, but that politics seems to be working for it.
No, it's not working. It's not working. We have not put the Southeast as a critical segment of this nation has not produced the president of Nigeria since the war ended in 1970. How many years today? How many years today? And that is what our people have been complaining. Now the opportunity is on the table. But you have to play the politics. So if we understand the rules of the game, if you understand that for you to emerge to present a candidate and that candidate must win, you have to vote for other people, and other people will have to vote for you.
Let's get let's get the views of Mr. Okoye. Mr. Okoye, you just heard what he said. What are your views to his submission?
The last question I addressed was specific. Obviously, he has broadened it to the national issue. I would like to remind my friend that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo won the presidency of this country under the PDP when the party, PDP, was not in control of Southwest. So this question of producing an Igbo president of Igbo extraction only when we all enter APC doesn't make sense because it doesn't follow history. There are so many other people, even before then, who were taking over leadership of this nation without their party controlling the majority. We are for now concerned about the governorship of Anambra State coming up in November. That is the issue.
So for you, after the elections, now it's okay that APGA goes into extinction after perhaps if Mr. Obiano should win again for another 4 years. After that, what happens next? Are you okay that APGA goes into extinction?
The battle for 18th of November is the battle against the extinction of APGA, much more than the battle for the re-election of Governor Obiano. We are so conscious of that fact that we are putting in everything we have to make sure we win that election. That is the only platform, that is the only basis upon which we continue to play our role in the politics of Nigeria. I must tell you that the mood of the country today, people have lost hope in PDP after 16 years of disaster. Today again, people voted for change. Nigerians are disappointed about the nature of the change we are seeing. The truth is that Nigerians are looking for a credible platform, a new platform that will provide hope and succor for the people.
I want to thank you so much indeed. My apologies that we'll have to anchor it at that point. That will be Mr. Ifeatu Okoye, the National Publicity Secretary of APGA, talking to us from Awka there in Anambra State. Thank you so much indeed for sharing your thoughts with us on this very important period when you're going into elections, and also to Mr. Joe Igbokwe, APC stalwart. We would have seeked your thoughts, your final thoughts on a couple of issues, but we'll do that as we continue to progress in this season of elections. I want to thank you so much as well for being a part of the show. I'm Gimba Umar, and we'll see you same time next week for a fresh package. Bye for now.